let's have a good day today. Let's go out, let's make some money. Good morning. It is Tuesday, February 11th, and it is 8:41 in the morning. It is time to go ahead, get going, make some money today, and basically just go from there and see where the day takes us. Honestly, the past couple days have been kind of like iffy days because I've been working on some projects in the meantime, ones that actually have substance and value that will be implemented into the future, near future actually, because I can't wait around forever. But guys, let's go out, let's do some Uber Eats, let's make some money today, and let's just have a great day, because that's what we need to do. Alright, so while driving, we actually just accepted our first order of the day. $10 and change for a 6.5 mile run. Not a bad way to start the day. And it's for Chick-fil-A too, so let's get going. So this is gonna be an issue, okay? So this is one of those neighborhoods where it's the resident only gate that it takes you to by default, and now you gotta go ahead and find the non-resident only gate. Alright, now we are in. Let's go ahead, let's get this order dropped off. I know Miss Mackenzie is starving. Oh my gosh. This has to be the nicest neighborhood I have been in yet. Holy moly. You want to talk about dreams and goals? That's what this is right here. Stuff like this is what drives me to want to do better and to always keep pushing. Wow, and they're building a new home in here too, it looks like. Alright, let's go ahead and drop off this order. Alright, so we just got Mackenzie's order dropped off, and now it is time to go ahead and get the next one. I don't know where it's going to take us, but let's just have some fun and let's just make some money that way. This is such a beautiful area, it's unbelievable. It's stuff like this that makes me want to do really good and know that working at a regular minimum wage is never going to get me to this level. I need to work harder and smarter. And that's what my secret project is going to be coming up. Alright, let's get going. Wow, look at that. I love those massive lines in the front. It just looks gorgeous as heck. On the opposite side here, you do have Isleworth, and that is actually an area where Shaquille O'Neal used to live. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Tiger Woods also lived over there too. Okay, so we are now back over in the Winter Garden Village area. I just turned down 2 different trips. One was for Target for $7 to go over 7 miles, and it required 16 items that you had to get. Another one was for Starbucks, basically a 24-minute run of 10 miles just for $5. That doesn't make sense to me. So basically, we need to get a good order in. We're sitting at $4.10. In an hour, that's when the numbers will adjust. And then that tip will processed. Let's go and just see what happens. This is the crap I'm talking about. $7 and change to go 25 miles. No. Nobody's going to accept that. Why are you even doing something like that? 25 miles just for $7 for 38 minutes. Alright, so I just did accept an order. It is for about $8 or so for about 7.5 miles. So not the best, but not the worst I've seen so far. I'll take it for now. Firehouse subs. Let's go pick it up. It's right here in the village. And we're just about to leave too. The only thing that I'm a little concerned about is parking. Because sometimes parking can be a little pain. Yeah, Firehouse is right here on the right side. Alright, here we are. Okay, so we just got Shelby's order. It is now time to go ahead and go. We have roughly, let me see here on the sat nav, 7.5 miles, 18 minutes. Let's get this order delivered and let's get back and let's make some more money. Okay, so while waiting, we did go ahead and get a add-on order for Sam over at Daniel's Cheesesteak House. He wants a large cheesesteak, a couple of them it looks like. So not too bad. No drinks luckily. So yeah, here we are. Honestly, I love the exterior of the building. It's got that old school cool feeling. The brick and mortar look. I love it. So we just got Sam's order over at Daniel's Cheesesteak House. It is time to go get it to him. It smells freaking good. But first, we gotta drop off that hook and ladder order. Suburban Shores is where we are at right now. Let's go and drop this food off. Okay, so we just got done delivering her order. Now it is time to go ahead and get on to Sam's order, his Daniel's Cheesesteak House order. Let's get going because it looks like we got 10 miles or 23 minutes to go. This is one gorgeous lake. This is pretty cool, I gotta admit. And that, I think, is one of the funnest parts about this job. It's not the people you meet, because half the time, they don't want to meet you. They don't even want to see you. But it's the places where you get to go. It's all the cool buildings you get to see. It's the landmarks that you've never done before. Like, I've never been down this path before. But it just amazes me. And it's so cool looking. Okay, so far for the day, I made $17.90. And I'm about at a quarter tank, so I'm going to have to fill up again. I'm at 95 miles of range. So one of the ideas that I was kicking around my head is checking out Publix supermarket to see if they have a customer service job, something to that effect, or whatever is available. And then trying for that to go and pay the bills while I go ahead and do my startup venture. Because I need something that can pay the bills until I get enough clients and revenue from that. That's the ultimate goal. But Tiana in Princess and the Frog, she did not want to serve at that restaurant. Instead, she wanted her own restaurant. But what she had to do is go and suck it up, work there for a while, and then was able to get what she wanted. Maybe that's what I need to do. So one of the ideas that I've been kicking around while I'm doing my startup venture is to go ahead and work a 9-to-5 at a retailer or even at like a supermarket in the area. Customer service, throwing boxes, whatever it is. It doesn't even matter. And the reason why it doesn't matter is because I need money coming in that can actually pay the bills. The issue with this right now is I am depreciating an asset of mine further than what I need to. Right now, I'm putting tons of miles onto a vehicle that I own. And the problem with that is that it's already an old vehicle. Not by much, it's 7 years old, but it's got 99,584 miles on it. And if I drive it even more into the ground, then I'm gonna have to purchase another vehicle sooner. And that's gonna be a big hit to the wallet. So right now we are actually on the back road that's gonna take us back over to the Winter Garden Village, where maybe there's gonna be a lunch rush now. All right, so we just did get an add-on order. It is for about a mile. It pays $1.50, so I'm hoping I did not screw myself on distance for that one. All right, well, this is awesome. There's actually parking over here. I like that. All right, let's go get this order. So actually, this time we are going over to Winter Garden Academy. It looks like. So it was actually for Michelle. So that's her son who placed the order. But it's done. Now on to our wings drop off, and then we are done for a little bit. It is 12:01. And we're going to go ahead and take account of how much we made in that time. Let's go ahead and get this order dropped off. Okay, so currently we are sitting at $26.73 for the day. 5 trips. Online, 4 hours. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, that is not looking too good for the day right now. We do have about 2 orders that are processing, so that's okay, but we gotta get more money in the bank, because right now we don't even have enough money for the day to pay for bologna sandwiches. They're getting expensive.
It smells in here.
That could be chicken wings.
Stinks.
That could be a Starbucks baguette sandwich.
That could
be a Daniel's Cheesesteak House.
That could be it too.
Or it could be a Firehouse sandwich.
Yeah, it could be that too.
Alright, so now it's time to go ahead, get something for lunch quick. I think what we're going to do is go over to Publix, get some bread, get some cheese, get some lunch meat, and make a nice lunch meat sandwich at home.
Sandwich for the next couple days.
And get some chips. What do you say?
That'll work, yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead, let's do that. Plus, it gives me time to spend a little quality time again with this cute girl, who I'm sure has missed me a little bit.
I did, actually, a lot.
Really?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get this done. Good news. I worked 4 hours according to this, and I made $31.81.
Okay.
So I made $7.96
An hour.
an hour.
Okay.
Also,
oh crap, I forgot my wallet.
we have to get gas eventually again.
Okay.
So I made less than that. So 31, let's just round down, minus 18 in gas. That's 13 divided by 4. I made $3.25.
Alright, let's go. I don't want to hear anymore.
Alright, time to go get lunch. Honeywee. Alright, let's get back to the house. Let's make some lunch. And let's establish a plan for the rest of the day. Total $35.73. And I made $31 today. So
Yeah,
I'm negative on the day.
A couple days worth of food though.
Alright, back home now. Check this out. 99 cents still after all these freaking years. Arizona tea. How the heck do they manage that one? But it is time to go ahead, get some job opportunities lined up online. I know that there's new lead opportunities. Tiffany told me about one, Foundation Academy, a local school nearby. So I'll check with them and see where else I can go with this. I can't drive around too much, even though it's DoorDash and UberEats, and theoretically it makes about a little bit of money, but I don't want to run up too many miles in the car. In case I get a great interview, I don't want to have to break down on the way to set interview because I ran too many miles up now. That ultimately is my greatest fear. So I gotta go ahead, follow up with a couple of job opportunity leads from Tiff, check out new potential ones, and also call into a couple of agencies and get a status update from them. And in the meantime, get some irons into the fire too with some other stuff, like we talked about with Public's careers. I have nothing against working for a company again like that. I worked for Walmart back in the day. I did electronics work. And honestly, it was fun. I had no problem with it. I loved the people. I loved the product that I was selling at the time. Computers, big TVs. And I also loved the coworker team, except for a couple of people. And if you were there at that time in 2004, you know who you are. I don't need to say names, but I moved on. It's been over 20 years since then. But let's go ahead. Let's try to find something. Because right now, I gotta get going with something. And here's the biggest issue, okay? Is the bills. Let's eat and let's get back into that part. Okay. Tiffany's downstairs cooking. It is 4:58 p.m. It has been a very, very long day. And after dinner, in our time, and while we're actually on stream, we are going to make the announcement of what the new future feature project is. This is a passion project of mine that has been in the works ever since Lily was born and even before that. So I am going to be really excited to make the unveiling tonight of that. It's something that I love doing with my heart. I love helping people, and it bridges multiple avenues of myself, my personal and my professional self together. The one thing that I've always been curious about is, could I accomplish this? And I know that if I put my heart into it, I can. And that's why I'm doing this. Not because of money, because I can go anywhere and get a job doing something and make money. But if you're going to make money, do something that you actually love, that you have a passion for, that you wake up every morning and you think, I'm excited for this. And when you go to bed at night, you dream about how the next day is going to be. Good or bad. And whenever you're at the table with your wife and you're thinking, what could I do different? It's how could I make this better? And that is what drove me to want to do this. I actually started last night with forming the corporation behind it. Because all business entities, they need a parent corporation or LLC to go ahead and protect the interests of the ownership. And that's what I was doing. On top of that, I was also today, while I was out doing those few UberEats runs, I was trying to contemplate what it is the name should be that I want to resonate with audiences, that I want to resonate with people when they go and they tell their friends, hey, did you hear about this? They did this for me. And Kurt's family, something. This isn't going to work. It's not going to resonate long term. It's pretty boring, to be honest. And not to mention, every freaking time I tell somebody it's Kurt's, they always put a C at the beginning. So I need an easy, down-to-earth brand recognition like our micro family was born. It's so freaking easy to say and to spell for someone. It doesn't even take any thought, really. The spelling just comes right out. And it's words that are so familiar in daily use that it just makes sense. The same thing with when I ran Retro Tech Land. And that was an online reselling platform of retro computers, technology, games, stuff like that. The only reason why that died is inventory. You may go, well, there's lots of old games out there. Why don't you buy them up? Well, the problem with that is collectors own them. And people that are trying to buy them on the open market are also collectors. So you gotta buy a big enough batch to where you know there's that $500 hit item in there that nobody knows about. And good luck on that. Every now and then, if you have a brick and mortar shop, somebody will bring in something that they don't know what's worth, and you can do the honorable thing of telling them, hey, you have a really good item here, and it's worth $400, and I can get to $320. Would you accept that? Or you can do the scummy thing of, oh, hey, you have a $400 item here, but I'm only going to tell you it's worth $20. So basically, inventory is what killed Retro Tech Land. The acquisition cost of getting that product and then being able to resell it to that customer. The margin was so thin, we lost money on a lot of units, including the Xbox 360s that we sold. And then, of course, you also have other issues, like if, let's just say, somebody comes back and says, hey, this don't work after all. Then you gotta do return labels, you gotta do with all that, return shipping costs. So really, that's ultimately what killed it. It wasn't passion, it wasn't lack of love. It was overhead and inventory. But now, with this new project, it is going to be streamlined, it's going to be efficient, and we know exactly what the target market is. We are going to go after two markets. We're going to hit the consumer market, the mom and pop that don't know what they're doing really and are confused, and we're also going to hit the business side. The dentist office, the small little shops, We're going to help them identify what their needs are and how we can go ahead and help them with that. That is what this is going to accomplish. And at 7 o'clock, actually 7:30 to 8 o'clock, when we have enough people in the audience, I'm going to turn back on you, the Our Micro Family Daily Channel, and I'm going to go ahead and let everybody know at the same time what it is, what it will be doing, and how I will accomplish it. Because at the end of the day, something has to break. And either it's going to be me or it's going to be the idea. And I will break my back, bend over, and do what it takes before I let this idea break down. Because that is how passionate I am about this idea. It's been one that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. I just never had the... I would hate to say it like this, but the timing of it, perhaps. That is what I never had, and that is what I have right now. And when you have that timing, you go ahead, you make your dream come true. Because those homes I showed you earlier, you don't get to buy one of those by working at Mickey D's. You get one of those homes by coming up with an idea, a solution for something that somebody has a problem of. So let's go ahead, let's keep working on the background. And then tonight, at 7:30, 8-ish, it will be unveiled. Thank you. Let's get ready. We got a few minutes till showtime. So one of the things that has been actually worked on in the background is a secret project. Something we've been kind of passionate. I'm more passionate about killing this mosquito.
Yeah, I know.
But really, it's been a passion project for a very long time of developing our own IT company. So what we decided to do is we have set up two things. First, Kurtz Industries Corporation, which is going to go ahead and control the brand of what we're going to be doing. And the brand is going to be Orlando Cyber Guardians. It's going to be a new MSP, managed service provider company, that will have two faces, business and consumer. Business facing, MSP contract, monthly revenue stream coming in. And as far as consumer facing, inexpensive repairs and assistance requests. If you need work done on your printer connection, you're not going to get somebody from overseas that's going to charge you $300 and upcharge you for a bunch of other stuff. We're just going to go in, get the job done, you pay one time, and you're done. Pretty inexpensive, reasonable, and that is basically what we're trying to accomplish. How I plan to fund this venture project is going to be finding a job almost anywhere just to get enough revenue coming in of our own to cover our bills while we get enough clients on board that we can actually just say, okay, we are good and now we can handle it. Okay. Wow, that was a fun stream. I liked it. I like Sonic.
We talked a lot though.
Yes, we did. We got a lot of stuff out. We got to get everything cleared up about what the project is, what it'll accomplish, and everything about it.
Yeah, you kind of have to watch that stream if you want to hear it. Sorry.
What are you talking about?
They have to watch one of the...
No, they don't.
I don't think we have.
Yeah.
Not the ending part that we were talking about.
But the main company...
The main company part, yeah, but not the ending part.
But guys, thank you so much for being with today. We got to see some awesome homes over in Winter Garden. And it was a lot of fun just driving around a little bit. We got to see all sides of the area. The upper class, the middle class. And we got to see the entry-level class too of Winter Garden. But thank you so much for being with today. I hope you have a great night. And I will see you tomorrow when we come back with our next daily video. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.